Hello friends, welcome to GISE Pathshala Grade 6 Social Science Geography. In our this chapter we are learning about the motions of the earth. Earth is having two type of motions, rotation and revolution. Rotation means earth is moving on its own axis, and because of that there is day and night. And revolution means the earth movement around the sun. Earth movement around the sun. See, in this picture we are going to see about that only. See, this is the red line is there. This is the elliptical belt. Elliptical belt. This is the elliptical belt. On this path only the earth is moving around the sun. This is the fixed path. And this is not round. This is the oval shape. And because of the earth's movement around the sun, we are having the seasons: winter, summer, spring and autumn. Main four seasons are there in the world. See, now we will see about that. See, here the earth is given facing the sun and the days are given, dates are given. See, 21st June. 21st June in northern hemisphere is still towards the sun. On 21st June, northern hemisphere, see, this is the upper part is northern hemisphere and down is the southern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere is still towards the sun. The rays of the sun directly falls on Tropic of Cancer. The rays of the sun, you see, directly falls on the Tropic of Cancer, and till the North Pole, till this, see, this full area maximum sunlight they are getting. As a result, this area receives more heat. The areas near the poles receive less heat as the rays of the sun are slanting. See, rays of the sun are slanting. The area near the poles are getting less heat, but then also here it is getting the heat. The North Pole is inclined towards the sun, and the places around beyond the Arctic Circle experience continuous daylight. But see, above the Tropic of Cancer, the Arctic Circle is there, and above this Arctic Circle, pole is there. There also the see the light is, sun rays are going, and they are getting the 6 months daylight. Since a large portion of the northern hemisphere is getting the light from the sun. See, the large portion of the northern hemisphere is getting the sun, getting the light of the sun. It is summer in the region of north of the equator. It is summer in northern hemisphere. It is summer in the northern hemisphere. The longest day and the shortest night at this place occurs on 21st June. As you are knowing, in summer the days are long and nights are short. So on 21st June the longest day is there and the shortest night is there. All these conditions are reversed. See, the same condition is reversed in the this side in the southern hemisphere on 21st June. On 21st June in southern hemisphere, totally the condition is opposite, reverse. Means here in the southern hemisphere there is the winter. In southern hemisphere there is winter, and in winter you are knowing that the days are short and nights are long. So on 21st June in southern hemisphere, the longest night and shortest day. And in this side, totally the conditions are opposite on 21st June. In northern hemisphere, it is summer. In the southern hemisphere, it is winter. The same things, but here in northern hemisphere, the longest day is 21st June, and the southern hemisphere, the 21st June is the shortest day. So according to that only we can say the summer and winter is there. On 22nd December, see, now see this side. On 22nd December, the Tropic of Cancer receives the direct rays of the sun. Now see, the South Pole is still inclined towards the sun. See, South Pole is inclined towards the sun. So maximum part of the southern hemisphere is getting the heat of the sun. On 22nd December, the Tropic of Capricorn receives the direct rays of the sun. The South Pole tilts towards it as the rays fall vertically at the Tropic of Capricorn. The rays of sun falls on the Tropic of Capricorn. A large portion of the southern hemisphere gets light. Now a large portion of the southern hemisphere is getting light. You can see this blue part. See, maximum part of southern hemisphere is getting the light of the sun. Therefore, it is summer in the southern hemisphere with longer days and shortest night. The reverse happens in the northern hemisphere. The same. See, we have seen now on 22nd December what happens in the northern hemisphere. There it is the winter. On 22nd December in winter, you know, the days are short and nights are long. So on 22nd December in northern hemisphere, the shortest day and the longest night. And here it is the southern hemisphere, they are facing the summer. When southern hemisphere is facing the summer, northern hemisphere is having the winter. So like that, vice versa, the things are going. Reverse happens in the northern hemisphere. The position of the earth is called the winter solstice. This position is known as the winter solstice, and 21st June what is happening, that is called as summer solstice. The solstice meaning is, in common language we can say that the sun rays are falling on the tropics, Tropic of Cancer or Tropic of Cancer, Capricorn. These the direct sun rays are falling on the tropics. This is called the solstice. So this one is on 21st June what is happening, that is summer solstice, and this is the 22nd December is winter solstice. On in the summer 21st June, northern hemisphere is getting the maximum heat of the sun, and that part of the in other hemisphere it is summer. And 22nd December, the southern hemisphere is getting the maximum light of the sun, and there is the summer. Now on 24, now after that the earth is moving. After that we can see on 21st March and September 23rd, direct rays of the sun falls on equator. Direct rays of the sun falls on equator. At this position, neither of the pole is tilted toward the sun. See, when on these two places when the earth is coming and facing the sun, directly the half portion of the earth is getting the sunlight. Directly the half portion of the earth is getting the sunlight, and the line of illumination is coincide to the axis. See, this is the line of, this line is counted as line of illumination. This center line is counted the line of illumination. Coincide means वो उसी के ऊपर, एक्सिस के ऊपर ही आ जाती है. See, here this line of illumination is not coming on axis, but when the earth is coming on these two position, the line of illumination coincides axis. So equal part is getting, equal part of the sun is getting the sunlight. No sunlight, so whole the earth experience equal day and equal night. So all the earth is getting the equal day and equal night. This is called equinox. This is called the equinox. On 23rd September, it is autumn season in the northern hemisphere and spring season in the southern hemisphere. It is autumn season in the northern hemisphere and spring season in the southern hemisphere on 23rd September. The opposite case on 21st March. 21st March when the spring is in the northern hemisphere, autumn is in the southern hemisphere. Means southern hemisphere में जब autumn होता है तो northern hemisphere is having the spring, and when northern hemisphere is having the autumn, the southern hemisphere is having the spring. So like that, vice versa, one season is here, the opposite season is there in the other hemisphere. So thus we find that there are days and night and changes in the season because of the rotation and revolution. Once again you can see, because of this only, when we are having the Christmas in winter season, here also Christmas, during the Christmas we are having the winter season, but in Australia Christmas is coming in summer season. Australia the Christmas is coming in summer season. In northern hemisphere Christmas is coming in winter season. In southern hemisphere Christmas is coming in summer season. So like that, the summer and winter and all the seasons are there because of the revolution of the earth. Thank you.